Welcome to Blues Game Day Live alongside Kelly Chase, Darren Pang here in Nashville. It's a great atmosphere. We all love coming here. But Chaser, this is an important contest here. The Blues, 4 points back, but they've played 4 more games. So a lot of emphasis on this one. If the Blues have a chance to catch Nashville for any kind of top spot in the Central.
Well, you're absolutely right. And the other thing it is for them now is a measuring stick.
Yeah.
They haven't played against each other for a while, so it's one of those games where Nashville being at the top of the league, you want to know where you measure with them, and especially with the trade deadline looming. This is an important one for the Blues. It's to find out exactly where they are and what their character's about leading into the playoffs.
Well, the Nashville Predators are as deep as anybody, there's no question, and their goaltender, Pekka Rinne, has been pretty strong. The Blues are having a hard time scoring against him. I think maybe some of the
whole
emphasis,
league is.
I think they are as well. Yeah, you're right, Chaser. I think when you get up against a goalie like this, and we see Carter Hutton's work ethic in practice, and I know Carter and Pekka Rinne are good buddies, and he learned a lot of the game about him, but you know, there's a phrase that's been used. You got to out-battle the goaltender as much as possible. And when you're a guy that's going to the front of the net, is he a goaltender that you're trying to just fine-tune everything? And maybe it's a situation where just put as much on the net and crash and bang and get some dirty rebounds and get some greasy goals?
I think so. I think with a guy like Rinne, you've got to keep him back farther in the net because he's such a big guy. And then you've got to be willing to go to the middle of the ice and stand there and take a little bit of a beating for the loose pucks and come up with those 50-50 pucks that come off him funny, that he can't control. I think the games against the Nashville Predators that you're going to win are going to be won all along the boards and in front of the net. There's not going to be anything flying through the neutral zone. They have depth. They have secondary scoring. But I think the way to play that is to make sure you block off the middle of the ice, take them to the outside, be physical, and win those 50-50 battles.
And their defense, they're the leaders in goals scored by a defensive unit. The Blues now are 4th most, and obviously a little bit of a tail off there. They're on fire to begin the season, and teams were certainly reading off the Blues, and without Joel Edmondson, he's a big part of the rush as well, and the shots from the point. But I find it unique to watch Nashville's D, though. I find it unique the way they come through the neutral zone. Even in the offensive zone, Chaser, they don't give the puck up. They'll hold on to it. Like a guy like Roman Josi will hold on and go wide and go around the net and come back out again. And it causes a lot of confusion. So how do the Blues defend against that?
One thing that they've recognized with all the analytics now is that you're only getting the puck back on retrievals when you tip it in 30% of the time.
Whoa.
So they're like...
You've been doing your math stuff? We're in Nashville.
I can read, buddy. And what happens is that, you know, they know that, hey, they've got a puck control team. So while they might chip it in behind a D and still get a recovery, those long chip passes and stretch passes don't work. This Nashville Predator team wants to come together as a unit up the ice. The defense or the quarterbacks of it, every time they move the puck, they expect that the next pass is coming back to them. So they're on the rush, and they're trying to gain momentum with you. So for this team as well, this is another thing with the quarterback that they have in Josi. It doesn't matter. Ellis is back now. They haven't seen him yet this year. Ekholm, you're going to have to be physical on them too. That initial pass comes, you got to go through your check and then make sure that you finish them off so it's not just a simple, you know, you're not in retreat and they coming at you, because they're all coming, all 5 of them. So that's the thing with the Nashville Predators that I find most intriguing about this team. And for the Blues, when they're effective, that's exactly what they're doing. It's an outlet pass, and they're on the rush coming as well. And they're looking for that play as well. And we've seen this. Okay, Edmondson's out of the lineup now too, who is having a very good year. But Robert Bortuzzo's game is improved so much in the last couple of years. You're starting to see a guy like him buy into that whole system as well.
Yeah, I agree. He's got some good offensive instincts as well. And going back to the last game against Pittsburgh, Chaser, I thought for 50 minutes the Blues were an excellent team. They really had Pittsburgh hemmed in. They didn't give them very many quality scoring chances against Jake Allen. They had a lot of great chances against Matt Murray. This time of year, isn't it? It's a 60-minute game, and one little play, one little turnover can cause a little bit of a disruption there, and that's what Pittsburgh did. But I guess going back to it, you're the St. Louis Blues. We're sitting there, and you watch that game, not when the afternoon ends, but then later. I went back at it again. I'm like, wow, the Blues executed extremely well.
No,
got up the ice extremely well. Defended extremely well against hot guys like Kessel and Malkin. And obviously Sidney Crosby ended up getting his 400th goal and his 401st in the empty net. But are the Nashville Predators, Chaser, a little bit of a different look because of their depth at the forward position?
Their depth and their physical.
And
all the way from top to bottom. They come at you with so many weapons.
So
and
the
they're
Austin
physical.
Watsons.
And then you got Johansson, you got Forsberg. Those guys are going to play. They're going to play the body on you.
Yeah.
They're the top line players. So when you play against the Nashville Predators, and what you should expect tonight is them to come at you really hard and from a physical standpoint. And it's not going to stop with just the forwards. The defense are going to be hard on you as well. They've got a team game going as well as anybody in the league right now.
I am looking forward to it, Chaser. I know you're going to have it on that 50,000 watt blowtorch, KMOX, alongside Chris Kerber. I've got the call with John Kelly on Fox Sports Midwest. A lot of the sponsors from Fox Sports Midwest are here as well. So we're going to have a good old time and a great afternoon. So enjoy the game. It's a 7 o'clock puck drop, Central Standard Time. I did it right, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
For Kelly Chase, I'm Darren Pang. Enjoy the game, everybody.